Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My presentation is on stereotype, a topic that both fascinating and important because it influences how we see and interact with the world around us. By the end, you will have a clearer understanding of what stereotypes are, their types, and why they matter. So now, let's dive in. So, what is stereotype? So, first, what is stereotype? What is exactly a stereotype? So a stereotype is a belief there is a positive and negative about the characteristic of a member of a group that we apply generally to most people in that group. It's like mental shortcut. Instead of judging individuals on their own merits, we lump them together based on assumptions. So, for example, think about the stereotype that all Americans have guns. So, it is true for every single American? Of course, it's not. It's an oversimplification. So, stereotype can be flattering like black people are the best athletes or unflattering like Chinese people always eat rice. But the key is they generalization that can account for individual difference. So stereotype come in a two types, the explicit and implicit. So what is explicit? So explicit stereotype are conscious belief or thoughts about a group that you are fully aware of and can openly express. So you told them or you hold them and you can choose whether to act on them. For instance, if you believe lower class people are uneducated, that's explicit. You might voice it in conversation or let guide your decision. So next is on the other hand, implicit. So stereotypes are unconscious biases or attitudes toward a group that you're not aware in your subconscious and can influence your behavior without your control or knowledge. These are the harder to spot because they automatic like reflexes. Stereotypes are not limited to authenticity. They pop up in social classes, religion, and even between sexes. Here are a few examples. So in social class, so lower class people are uneducated. This ignore the many educated individuals from working class backgrounds. So in a religion, Jewish people are good with money. So this overlooks the diversity within Jewish communities and reinforce harmful traps. Next is in the gender. Men are stronger than women. While there might be physical difference on average, this stereotype dismisses the strength of the countless women in sports, leadership, and beyond. So this example show how stereotype can be perpetuate inequality whether it's intentionally or not. So now here's something crucial: stereotype often occur without our awareness. So they seep into everyday life through subtle influence take advertisement or nakikita nyo sa TV mga advertisement. For instance, many show mothers serving meals in their families. So reinforcement siya sa stereotype. So the women are the primary caregiver, but have you seen the father or nakita nyo ba yung mga father na gumagawa ng ganon or doing the same? 'Di ba? Hindi or rarely lang talaga. So this is not always deliberate, but it's a shape our subconscious views on gender roles.
Good day, everyone. I am Sheena Frabolios, and today I'm going to discuss about prejudice. So, what is a prejudice? When we say prejudice, it's drawing a negative conclusion about a person, a group of people, or situation prior to evaluating the evidence. Prejudice is making a decision or judgment about a person or a group of people without sufficient knowledge. It's prejudging. It is based on stereotypes. It is an attitude. It is not born being a prejudice. It is learned. And lastly, it can cause discrimination. Prejudice simply means that you're judging someone without knowing them deeply or personally. So it's probably you judge them because of their groups that they're in or because of their appearance. So it happens when we make assumptions or decisions about people because of their race, their religion, their gender, age, and also because of their looks. So prejudice, it leads to unfair treatment or hurtful words.
Good day, everyone. I am Jaya Mitsutaro. I'll be discuss the discrimination. So, according to the United Nations, discriminatory behaviors take many forms. They all involve some parts of exclusion, rejection. So, discrimination means treating people unfairly because of who they are, like for example, their gender, their religion, or other traits. People do it because of bad ideas. So these bad ideas they get from their family, friends, or even the government or leaders. So there are three types of discrimination. First, we have direct. So second, indirect, and third, harassment. So direct means saying no to someone for a job because of their race or religion. Indirect means a rule that hurt one group or then more than others. The harassments means repeated bullying or unwanted action. So the discrimination for someone, it can cause harm like stress, um, lost opportunity, or inequality. Inequality. So people who are discriminated on are treated worse than the way people are usually treated just because of they belong to a certain groups or they have certain characteristics. So here are the few examples of discrimination. First, we have genocide. So genocide when is when a group of people deliberately and separately destroyed other group, often because of their race and ethnicity, nationality, or religion. So this can include killing, harming, or forcing them to live in in a condition that lead to their destruction. So the perfect example of this this kind of discrimination is um is the Holocaust. So the Holocaust is happened during the World War II. So Holocaust was a really bad time in history where millions of Jewish people were treated horribly and killed just because of their religion. Next, we have apartheid. Apartheid was a system in South Africa where people are separated based on their skin color. So black people and white people are treated differently. So black people were given fewer rights. Black people are not allowed to be leaders and not can find a good job. It's similar to how this separated and mistreated Jewish people during World War II. Both are very unfair. So next we have gender discrimination. Is when people are treated unfairly because of being woman or um, man, woman or man, so the woman may be expected to do housework while the men are told to be truth. This is unfair and shouldn't happen. Everyone should be treated equally. So next we have the LGBTQ or the GSRM discrimination. So it's when people are treated unfairly or badly because of there are gay or lesbian, transgender, or different in other ways. It's like they're being judged or hurt for being themselves. So everyone deserve respect and kindness no matter who they love or what they identify.